Hello everyone, and welcome to my presentation. My name is Rebecca, and I'm a digital mapping specialist at Avenza. In this presentation, I will be going over how the Map Store search works, new features of the site, and some benefits of the new platform. So here is the home page for the Map Store, and right front and center is the search bar to search for some maps. We can scroll down the page for some more information about the app and its uses, and also collections, which I'll talk about a little bit later. Let's focus on the search for now. So when we click on the search bar, there's two options that appear. One is show maps near me. And basically this takes your current location and displays maps that are closest to you. And the advanced search, which has more sorting and filtering options. So if I begin typing on the search bar, let's type in Toronto, for example. You can see that some results instantly appear. It searches by keyword by default, and what this means is that it takes what we typed in and uses it as a keyword and searches the title, description, and search tags of each map. So if you're a publisher and you'd like your maps to be more discoverable in the Map Store search, what you can do is put as many keywords and information as possible in the title, description, and search tags of your map, and this will help to make your map appear higher in the search results. I can also click on locations, which will take what we typed in and bring up locations of the same name. Or I can click on pages to search some web pages on the site that contain the keyword. Some improvements that we've made to the search include search refinement as you type, increased typo tolerance, and a custom synonym database. This means that if you wanted a map for, let's say, USGS, you can type in the acronym, and the United States Geological Survey publisher pops right up at the top of the results. This also works for abbreviations. So a common abbreviation that people use for National Geographic is Nat Geo. So let's type in Nat Geo. And here we can see National Geographic is displayed at the top of the search results. So let's check out their publisher landing page. From the get-go, you can see that there is a custom header at the top of the publisher landing page, and all the products are displayed with some new filters and sorting options for users to easily find maps. So you may be looking at these search and filter options, and you're wondering what is the difference between category and activity. Category is basically the type of map, so topographic, or in this case educational or a tourist map. And activity is what you can do with the map, so hiking, fishing, or skiing. So let's say I wanted to find a map that was of park or forest. I could toggle on parks and forests on the category. Then I can go to activity, and let's say I want to use it for paddling. Then I can toggle on paddling. And this will refine the search results to only display maps of parks and forests and for paddling. Another new feature of the new site is user reviews. You can see here that these maps have some stars, and that means that these maps have been reviewed by users. So let's go to the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness map. You can see at the top of the page that this map has 4 reviews and an average of 5 stars. So if we scroll down the page, we can see some user reviews. So how the user review system works is that approximately 2 weeks after a user purchases a map, we will send a review request. These reviews that users write are first vetted by our team to ensure that they are credible, and if they are, the reviews are approved, and then they are posted publicly to the product listing. Now, let's move on to the advanced search. We can see here that there's a lot more options than on the search on the home page. We can filter by publisher, category, or activity, and we can also sort by the best match, date, price, or alphabetically. To the right of the search results is the web map, and this shows the extents of the maps. Each green dot on the web map represents a map, and I can mouse over to see the extents of the maps. I can also go to the bottom right corner and toggle the map bounds and see all of the extents of the maps. I can also search by latitude and longitude, so if I was looking for a map that covered a specific pair of coordinates, I could type them in here. And search. And the results were fine to only include maps near that point. So let's put the advanced search to work and find some maps. I'm going to Florida for the first time this summer, and I'm not too familiar with the area. I'd like to find some hiking maps of the national parks and forests. So first I will type in Florida, and this searches by location. And we can see here that the search results were fine to only include maps that cover Florida. And we're getting some pretty good results here. We have a bunch of the U.S. National Park Service, but we're not seeing a lot of the National Forest maps. So what I'll do now is I'll just zoom into Florida and see if I can find some. And oh, here we are. Here is the Osceola National Forest. Let's check that out. So what I'll do now is I'll zoom into the forest, and what I'll do now is search this area. What this does is it takes the current extent of the web map and it searches for maps within the current extent. So once I hit it, here's some maps, and we're still getting a lot of results. So I'd like to refine them even further. I know that the U.S. Forest Service produces maps of national forests. So what I'd like to do is go to the publisher filter and look for the U.S. National Forest. And here they are, U.S. National Forest Service R8. And here is the Osceola National Forest visitor map, which is what I wanted to look for. So let's go to the product page. And here we can see some thumbnails of the map. We can also read its description for some more information about the map, and also check out the current extent of the map and where it covers. One of our latest features of the Map Store is the geographic area collections. And what these are collections of maps that cover a specific area. So for example, this map covers Baker County, and it's part of the Florida collection, and also the United States collection. So let's click on the Baker County collection. And here we can find some more maps that are close to Osceola National Forest. So let's now go back to the advanced search. And now I know I want to find some more maps that are near Osceola National Forest. I know that it's near Jacksonville, so let's just go ahead and zoom into Jacksonville and just kind of explore the web map area. Maybe I'll check out on the coast. And oh, here's the beach. So let's see if we have any maps of Manhattan Beach. And what I'll do again is search this area by extent. And oh no, I couldn't find any maps. But there is the Request a Map button. So let's click that. So this takes me to a form that I can fill out, and I will be contacted by email with some map suggestions of the area I'm interested in. The first step is to select the area on the map. So I was interested in Manhattan Beach. And what I'll do is draw a box around the area I'm interested in. I'll also provide the name of the area I'm interested in. Manhattan Beach, Florida. And also why I would like the map. I'll just write vacation. And the last step is to fill out the email so I can be contacted. And once that form is all filled out, I can click Submit Request, and this will submit the request, and somebody should get back to me soon. So now let's go back to the home page and we'll talk about activity collections. So if we go on the Adventures tab, we can see that there are a bunch of collections of maps of specific activities. So let's say if you wanted to find a map of specifically off-roading, you can go to this collection and find some. At the bottom of the page, there is a link to the publisher's blog, and here you can find stories about Map Store publishers. If you're a Map Store publisher and you would like to share your stories, please don't hesitate to reach out for collaboration. We also have an Avenza Maps blog as well, where users can share their stories as well. And that wraps up the showcase of the new Avenza Map Store. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation.